Welcome back to the 10th Isle. My name is Ryan, and I hope this Boundless video finds you well. We are going to be jumping in right where we left off. So, yeah, take everything as slowly as I am. We're going to enjoy the honeymoon period here for as long as we can. All right, last time oh boy, I almost thought, oh boy, that could have been bad. Just fell in a cave, I thought. Heart dropped right out of my chest. I would really like to know what this is over here. If that's just a planet, it looks like it. Yeah, okay. I thought maybe there was a big build in front of it. We're going to run into that a lot, trying to figure out what is here on Beacon and what is way, way off in the distance. We very much need to... hi, Wildstock, how are you? To find another build so that we have a way off of Beacon. Because as much as I like Beacon, and we'll probably be here for a little bit, it would be nice to know if there is some way we can get out of here when the time is right. So we're going to do a little bit of exploring and see what the heck we can find. Man, these wetlands are going to be a real pain in the backside. Whoa, over here in the distance, we've got quite... Oh, whoa, that was... Now that's a cave right there. That's a cave for sure. We've got quite the build. I'm curious what that is. Mentioned it in the first episode of this Starting Fresh series. I love discovering people's builds, checking them out, so we'll take a quick gander at this one. At the very least, to see if there are portals. Because if I've got to just make a hike every once in a bit, or we can get it set up where I don't have to hike so much, or, whatever the case may be, if we can get it set so we can easily get our buns off of Beacon and then maybe, wow, okay, to another planet, maybe we'll make decisions that we should technically wait to make a little bit sooner. Wow, that is quite a ways away. Well, let's make our way over there.
5 minutes later.
It took quite a bit to get our buns over here, but we're here. We made it. I don't know where we're at, what this is, but it's a pretty massive build here on Beacon. And I am quite impressed. This thing is huge. We'll have a huge build because we know the time and dedication it takes to stick with it, let alone build it. This thing looks incredible. I saw it in the distance, and I've just got to know. So before we continue our journey, we've got to know what this is, who built it, what we're looking at here. It is just required. And I will be honest, I don't much like the area here for building, especially. I like that we got another region. That's always nice. I like what they've done with it, but I don't think I would enjoy trying to build here. There's always a thing that impresses me in Boundless. People decide to build in one area over another, and they make it their own. That's generally what you can do with a little bit of thought and ingenuity. You can kind of make any area work for you. Aquatopia Embassy. That actually is ringing in my brain as I should know what that is. I think I do sort of remember this. Not really, though. Not completely. Not completely. I think we need to eat some food. We don't have much. This thing is massive. Oh, we got some lamels. There we go. Wow. It makes sense that it would be Aquatopia, because this place is huge. So many builds, and I could see it from what was seemingly a million miles away. This is what I like to see in the game, whether these are active players or if this is just here for the time being for posterity's sake. I just love that big builds still exist in this game. And this is coming from somebody who let a couple of big builds, relatively big builds, disappear because I was maybe a little bit stubborn and fed up. Here we go. So there's the TNT Mega Hub. Okay, so we know we can get over here to where there are portals, hubs. So it does exist. This is good to know. We should mark this on our places. If I could remember where that's at. There we go. Get our current location. Add to location list. I'm going to call this Aqua. That way we could get back here should we want to again. Very crazy, this whole place. Wow. I know I've been here before, but it's been a long time. Very long time. It's very important to discover this kind of stuff as a new player or having a new character because it'll allow you to buy some things if you need to buy some things. Maybe meet some players if you're looking to do that. Oh, I thought that was going somewhere else. Other than just being cool. It wasn't. So I encourage people, hey, branch on out. Look for builds like this. It'll be fun. You get to check out someone else's build. Potentially get yourself a little better setup than you were before. There we go. There's some stairs. I just want to get up to the main thing here, which, man, this is a massive build. Here we go. Finally found a ramp. All these levels. This craziness. Wow. Finally made it to the top. And it's just as cool as I hoped it would be. Wow. So this is owned by Nardis, and this is Aquatopia. Aquatopian Embassy here on Beacon. Wow. Pretty impressive. We had to know, and now we do. Very cool. So this will be our way off of Beacon when we choose to leave, which might be sooner rather than later. But let's get back to the task at hand. We're going to head back home. and maybe do a little bit of a small build. See how far away this is and make some decisions. All right, we made it back home here, and we just take a quick look at our places. We could see, wow, yeah, that is really far. All right, I mean, because that's our current. And this is where we ended up, so it's pretty far away. That was a little bit of a hike. Let's collect our stuff, get leveled up, almost a level 5. Beautiful. And let's start maybe a little bit of a build here so we can check a few things off the list. Gotta go grab materials first. Hard work collecting all this wood. Harder work doing it in the dark. Oh, we're a lumberjack. Heck yeah, man. We are collecting and collecting. You're wondering why I'm using the wood axe still. Might as well. The wood and the stone aren't that different. If I'm remembering correctly, they're pretty subtle. There's really no point in burning up the stone one right away. Or even making one right now. I can't even remember if I made one, so just collect some stuff and then we'll go build a little bit. See if we can make something just a little different than I've done. Call that place the docks. I'd like it to look a little bit more like one. Oh, level 5. Heck yeah, let's go. And a region. Oh man, all the things are happening. Another one of those lovely interruptions. Not fair to call it an interruption. It's my wife calling and ask if I would like some fancy coffee. And as we're recording this in the morning, I have to definitely accept that nectar. That beautiful morning nectar. We need that coffee. Just like we need this wood. So let's gather some more wood and we'll head back down to the docks, do a little bit of building. I just thought about this here. We want a chisel. We badly need it. And the thing I don't have to make said chisel? Stones. Immediately that made me flash back to the millions and millions of times I've sat here crafting stones for what felt like forever. So we're going to definitely craft some stones here and then get ourselves situated with the proper tools. Boom. Let's make a chisel. Need at least one for now. Wait for this thing to get done. And then we could start crafting some other stuff too. Heck yeah, we're working with our hands. All of the hands. Everyone's hands. Had to get all that timber going. Our chisel is done. I don't like that our inventory is already starting to get quite full just based on collecting things, and it's one of the things I definitely forgot about. Huh. It's one of those nuances. I wish I remembered. Let's go ahead and get our wood equipped. Sorry, our timber. Got a bunch of it. It's dark orange. I do like it quite a bit. And we'll go ahead and get our chisel. Apologies, my cat decided to interrupt. He just jumped in an area I've never seen him jump. Not ideal. There's a candle right near him. I've got to address this. Crisis averted. Back to what we were trying to do. So the thought here would be to place, okay, so I don't have these. All right, so we need to go ahead and just burn a plot on it. Now we know. We can put these down. I'm going to put them all down like this. Typically, I would take all these blocks out. And we don't own that one? Oh, that one square. Well, don't be afraid to blow plots early, because we only have a few, but we can always get more. So that's going to be the basis there. So now we know that it does look weird. Maybe we should take all these out and replace them. That would be a considerable amount of experience, take a considerable amount of time. Before we decide to clear this out, what does this look like? Oh yeah, that does look pretty good. So the only problem we'll have if we stick with this design and we're just chiseling this down, which I actually do think looks pretty cool, is every once in a while we wouldn't be able to have like a dock little post coming up. I'm not sure what those are properly called, but you know what I mean. So for right now, we can, I guess, take out the bottom and replace it. I don't particularly want to do that. Maybe just take out where it makes sense. Ah, now you're witnessing the live brainstorming. Oh, that was a bad hit. Crap. Someone get me an unchisel quick. Just kidding. We don't have one of those right now. When you are building, they are unbelievably valuable. But let's go ahead and get some of this set down, and we'll make some decisions after the fact. At least see how it looks. Just get some blocks down. Gotta be done. Holy moly, I forgot. The energy that's required to place blocks and how slowly at the start you place blocks. Man, that was not calculated in. We can go to like right here. I think that actually works out really well. So I'm going to place these at turtle speed and then see where we're at. Wow, are we in for it here? Well, I would be remiss if I did not say that we've run out of blocks. And I just didn't do the math. I never do. Early on, I always forget, like, hey, it's more blocks than you think. So, yeah, it is. We need to go collect more stuff and chisel this. And let's see just, I guess, how it looks. I think it'll look pretty cool. Nice! Sculptor recruit. That's actually really important. Getting these feats is a very good thing because it's going to help us level up. There you go, level 6. And chiseling is a great way to do it. We're going to need to fix some of this after the fact if I want this to be a little bit more fancy, and I do. But that's a long road ahead. As you can see, we still need more stuff. And I'm not sure we're going to be able to get it all in this session, but we'll at least get a rough design here. Let me finish chiseling here. Wow. I always forget how long stuff takes in this game. Oh, as we ran out of energy just at the last one. I think that's an important thing for both new players and old. Remember how long it takes to do things in this game. It is a big time commitment for sure, especially early on. However, this looks really, really cool. I'm definitely happy to continue this. I just need to go gather the materials. We'll put them in and show you the finished product. I'll tell you exactly how long it takes, but there's no way I'm going to make you sit through it. All right, so that took about 5 or more minutes of just straight collecting woods, and you can see some footage here on the screen of what happened to that grove of trees. We just took a bunch of it out, ended up with about 50 chunks. Still need to get the timber and then put it in, but man, here's what happened along the way. All of this progress, we ended up with 8 of these rewards, and this is going to net us even more, another level, more skill points, more cubits. This is where it gets really important. I didn't think we were going to get this time, but I actually went ahead and selected the if you build it, as I said I would, and I just need to place more torches in our beacon. We did buy more plots as well. So that should all be good. Maybe I just need to replace this guy. That is possible. One of these not technically in our beacon? We'll game it here. And there we go. We completed the tutorial, as I hoped we would. Look at our exchange one more time, and we've got even more. Just all the things. Wow, it just keeps on going. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you this finished, all in, before we end this episode. And then we'll see what journey we go on in the next one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying the Starting Fresh Boundless series. Stay safe out there and embrace the chill.